Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our English Learning Podcast. Today, we begin a long story about two friends, Emma and Jack, who want to improve their English and travel abroad. This is part 1, and in this episode, we will learn how their journey starts. Take your time, listen carefully, and enjoy the story. It is a warm Tuesday afternoon, and Emma finishes her last class at school. She feels a little tired because she studied a lot the night before, but she is also excited. She has a plan to meet her friend Jack at a small local cafe where they usually sit, study, and talk about their goals. As she walks through the street, she looks at the people around her. Some are shopping, some are talking on the phone, and others are rushing to catch a bus. Everything feels normal, but Emma is thinking about something important. She wants to improve her English this year. Emma enters the cafe. The smell of fresh coffee and baked bread fills the room. Soft music is playing in the background, and customers are sitting at wooden tables, reading books or working on laptops. Emma chooses a table next to the window because she likes watching people outside while waiting. She takes her notebook out of her bag and writes at the top of the page, "My English goals." Just a few minutes later, Jack arrives. He pushes the door open and waves at Emma with a big smile. He looks a bit stressed, but also happy to see her. Jack: "Hi, Emma. Sorry I'm late. The bus was really slow today." Emma: "No worries, Jack. I just arrived. How are you?" Jack: "I'm okay, but I'm a little tired. I stayed up last night because I watched English videos for 2 hours. I really want to get better this year." Emma laughs softly and closes her notebook. "That's funny, because I also studied yesterday. I listened to a podcast and repeated the sentences. My pronunciation was terrible at first, but I kept trying." "I think we're both serious about this." A waiter comes to the table, and they order 2 coffees. Emma gets a cappuccino. Jack gets a latte. After the waiter leaves, they continue talking. Emma looks outside and says, "I wish we could practice English in a real place, like another country." Jack nods and answers, "Yeah, that would be amazing. Imagine going to London or maybe Dublin, talking to people, visiting new places, using English every day." Emma smiles, but then she thinks for a moment. "Do you think we can really do it? I mean, traveling costs money, and our English is not perfect." Jack leans forward and says, "Maybe our English isn't perfect, but we can improve. And about money, we can save little by little. The important thing is starting." Emma feels inspired by Jack's words. She opens her notebook again and writes, "English practice, every day." Jack takes a small notebook from his pocket, too. "I also started writing some goals. I think if we practice together, it will be easier. We can help each other." They spend the next 20 minutes talking about all the things they find difficult in English: grammar rules, vocabulary, listening, long sentences. But instead of feeling discouraged, they feel motivated because now they are not alone. The cafe becomes busier as more customers arrive, but Emma and Jack stay focused. Emma: "So, what if we meet here 3 times a week?" Jack: "Why not every day? Even 15 minutes is enough." Emma: "Okay, every day then. We can drink coffee, speak English, and maybe review phrases together." Jack laughs. "I hope we don't get tired of each other." Emma smiles. "We won't. It will be fun." After an hour, their coffees are finished and their notebooks are full of new plans. Emma feels more positive than before. Jack feels the same. Before they leave, they make a promise. This year, they will improve their English and try to travel abroad. They shake hands like two people starting a mission, and both feel excited. The sun is slowly setting outside, and the warm light makes the cafe glow softly. This moment becomes the beginning of a long journey, a journey of friendship, learning, and new adventures. A few days pass after Emma and Jack make their promise at the cafe. Every day after school, they meet again in the same place, sit at the same table by the window, order the same coffees, and open their notebooks. The waiter even smiles now when he sees them enter, because he already knows what they will order. The cafe becomes like their English learning base. But today is different. Today, they are not just practicing English. Today, they're planning something big. It is Friday afternoon. Emma arrives first. She puts her backpack down, takes out her laptop, and waits for Jack. She looks excited and a little nervous at the same time. She keeps looking at the door, waiting for him, because she has something important to tell him. Jack finally enters with a huge smile on his face. He sits down quickly. "Jack, I couldn't sleep last night. I kept thinking about our plan." Emma: "Funny, I also have something to tell you. This is perfect timing." They both laugh, and for a moment they forget that they are supposed to practice English. But then Emma opens her laptop and shows Jack something on the screen. It is a picture of London. The London Eye, Big Ben, double-decker buses, famous red telephone booths. Emma: "Jack, I think we should really go to London." Jack's eyes open wide like he heard the best news in his life. "Are you serious? Like, really go?" "Yes, I searched for flights, hotels, and everything. It's possible. It will take time, but we can do it." They lean closer to the screen, studying the pictures. He imagines himself walking in the streets of London, ordering food in English, asking for directions, and taking pictures everywhere. The idea feels like a dream, but suddenly the dream feels real. They start planning step by step. Step 1: checking flight tickets. Emma opens a website with flight deals. There are many options. Some flights are early in the morning. Some are at night. Some are cheap. Some are very expensive. Jack points at one of them. "This one looks good. It's in August and it's not too expensive." Emma: "Yes, and the time is perfect. We won't be too tired." They write the flight information in their notebooks. They are not buying yet, but it feels real now. Step 2: looking for a hotel. They search for hotels near the city center so they can walk everywhere. Some hotels look nice, but cost too much. Others are cheap, but too far away. Emma finds a small hotel with simple rooms and breakfast included. Emma: "What about this one? It's small, but it looks clean and safe." Jack: "And it's near a subway station. That's good. We can travel easily." They write the hotel name and price. Step 3: making a travel list. They opened a new page titled "Things We Need for London." Then they start writing. Valid passports, flight tickets, hotel reservation, money for food, London transportation card, comfortable clothes, phone chargers, power adapter, English phrase book, a small umbrella because London rains a lot, a notebook to write new words, headphones for listening practice. Jack suddenly laughs and says, "We also need energy, A lot of energy. Emma: Yes, and maybe a map, because we will get lost. True. Very true. Step 4. Saving money. This part is difficult. They both know they must save money every week if they want to travel. Emma calculates their expenses. Jack checks his wallet and laughs sadly. I have exactly $12 right now. Not very helpful. Emma: Don't worry, we have months to save. If we save little by little, we can do it. They make a savings plan. Every week, they will put a small amount into a London box. Emma will keep the box at home, and they will add money every time they meet. Step 5. Improving their English more seriously. Emma opens another page on her laptop. If we go to London, we must speak English better. So we need a practice plan. Jack: Yes, what should we do? They write, each day, speak English for 15 to 20 minutes. Listen to one podcast episode. Watch one short video. Learn 5 new words. Write a simple paragraph in English. Review old vocabulary. Jack says, This is like English gym. Emma: Yes, we will train our brains every day. The cafe becomes a workshop. Hours pass. Their coffee becomes cold. The cafe becomes full, then empty again. But Emma and Jack stay focused. They imagine the London Eye, Tower Bridge, Hyde Park, the British Museum. They imagine ordering coffee in English, asking for directions, and taking pictures everywhere. For the first time, their plan doesn't feel like a dream. It feels like something they can actually do. Before leaving, they look at each other and smile. Emma: Jack, this is really happening. Yes, we started something big today. They pack their laptops, close their notebooks, and leave the cafe with a new excitement in their hearts. The journey has officially begun. A full month passes after Emma and Jack create their big travel plan. Every day, without missing even one, they meet at the cafe, review their English notes, practice speaking, and add a small amount of money to their London box. The box is almost full of coins and small bills now, and every time they put money inside, they shake the box and laugh because it sounds like their dream is getting louder. But today, they are not meeting in the cafe. Today is different. Today, they meet at Emma's house because they want to prepare more seriously. Emma's room is small but very organized. There are books on her desk, a world map on the wall, a small lamp, and a big window with sunlight coming in. Jack looks around when he enters. Wow, Emma, your room looks like a study center. I tried to clean it. We need space for our London preparation. Emma opens her laptop on the desk, and Jack puts his backpack next to it. They sit down and begin their study session. A. Their daily English routine becomes stronger. They start with listening practice. Emma plays a simple English podcast about 2 tourists visiting a city. The sentences are slow and clear. Jack listens carefully and repeats the sentences. I would like a coffee. Where is the bus station? How much is the ticket? Emma also repeats, and sometimes they make silly pronunciation mistakes, then laugh for 1 minute straight. After listening, they practice speaking. Emma: Jack, pretend I am a hotel receptionist. Okay. Hello, I have a reservation for 2 nights. Welcome. Can I see your passport? Yes, here it is. They switch roles. Now Jack is the receptionist. Good evening. How can I help you? I want to check in, please. Of course. Enjoy your stay. They do this for 15 minutes. Their confidence grows day by day. C. Preparing for real travel situations. Emma suddenly says, Jack, what if the plane is delayed? Then we need to understand what the airport staff is saying. Right, let's practice airport vocabulary. They write new words into their notebooks. Boarding pass, gate, delay, security check, baggage claim, customs, terminal, departure, arrival. Jack pronounces departure wrong 3 times and says, departure, departure, deputa. Emma can't stop laughing. E. Their first travel simulation. Emma stands up and says, Okay, Jack, today we do something new. We act like we are really traveling. She goes to her closet and takes 2 small bags. Then she puts 1 bag in Jack's hand. Are we playing a game? Yes, but it's a serious game. She explains, we pretend we are at the airport. We speak only English. We walk, check in, go to the gate, and ask questions. Jack nods. He likes the idea. So they begin. They walk around the room like it is an airport hallway. Hello, sir. Can I see your passport? Yes, here you go. Thank you. Your flight is on time. Please go to gate 12. Thank you very much. Then they switch roles. Good morning. Do you have any bags? Yes, 1 small bag. Okay, here is your boarding pass. Have a safe flight. They practice this for almost half an hour. Sometimes they forget a word and speak Turkish, but they try again. They are improving. F. After practice, they talk about fears. When they finish the simulation, Jack sits on Emma's bed and sighs. Emma, can I tell you something? Of course. What is it? I'm a little scared. I mean, traveling to another country, speaking English with real people, what if I don't understand them? Emma sits next to him. Jack, I'm also scared, but being scared doesn't mean we shouldn't go. It means we're doing something big. You're right. It's just, I don't want to embarrass myself. Look, we will help each other. If you don't understand something, I will explain. If I don't understand, you help me. We are a team. Jack smiles softly. Okay, Team London. Yes, Team London. They bump hits like superheroes. G. The savings box check. Emma brings the London box from her closet. It's a small metal box with stickers of the UK flag, a bus, and Big Ben. They open the box and pour all the coins and bills onto the floor. They count them carefully. We have $168. That's a lot for only 1 month. Yes, if we continue like this, we can buy the tickets soon. They feel proud. Saving money is hard, but they are doing it together. H. The motivation grows. The sun starts to set, and Emma's room becomes a little darker. They don't turn on the lights yet. They just sit on the floor, surrounded by coins, notebooks, and travel lists. Emma says quietly, Jack, can you imagine us walking next to the River Thames, taking photos, visiting museums, talking to people? Jack nods slowly. I imagine it every night. Emma smiles. We're not dreaming anymore, Jack. We're preparing. The decision. Before Jack leaves, they make an important decision. They will buy their passports next week. It is the first real step toward their dream. Jack says, "This is scary." Emma answers, "Yes, but it's also exciting." Jack stands up, takes his backpack, and walks to the door. Before he leaves, he turns around and says, "Emma, thank you. If you weren't with me, I would never try this." Same. This journey is ours. They say goodbye, and Jack walks home with a smile on his face. The sky is dark now, but inside he feels full of light. The adventure is becoming real.